Alright, so basically we back here to debate like a certain topic or whatever that's been kind of brewing all over Facebook or whatever. Not Facebook, I meant Twitter. But basically we done had this little debate between, far as like, you know what I'm saying, who we think better out of, well, who do we prefer out of Young Thug and Future, and like who we, you know what I'm saying, think could last or like, you know what I'm saying, be bigger or whatever. So far as this topic or whatever, how you feel?
I have no problem with Future. I mean, Future, he cool, you know what I'm saying? He is a smooth dude. If you can go out and take Scottie Pippen's wife, then I mean, you really can't have no complaints. Which, you know, he had a little situation with Sierra, but hey, you win some, you lose some. But I mean, on the other hand, you got Thug. You know, he done had little situations, you know. Everybody wanna talk about, hey man, he wear a dress, he gay, and he this and that, he don't even be rapping for real. It's like, but I mean, he does rap. You can't put him out there nowhere. Except in his own lane.
I'm gonna be real. As far as like both of these artists, when I first heard both of these artists, I hated both of these niggas because basically around that time, when I got on Future, that was around the time he dropped like Astronaut Status, which I actually like Astronaut Status. It was straight or whatever. But he came out with damn Pluto, which I was feeling, but then I wasn't feeling it for real. So I think he dropped those around like 2011, 2012. I was still in high school, I remember that. And I got on Young Thug around my damn senior year, which was like 2014. And that's around the time he dropped the single Stoner. I wasn't feeling that shit at first, but eventually it grew on me. Matter of fact, that wasn't even my first taste of Thug. My first taste of Thug was actually on that Gucci Mane CD, that Trap House 3, that Off the Leash. On my first taste of Thug, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. And over time, you know, Thug has actually grown on me, and he's actually became, he's one of my favorite artists. I would be lying if I say I haven't. Like every time Thug drops some shit, I'm on it. Which I can't say the same about Future for real. Which honestly, how I feel about Future had like a little, like when him and Sierra started dating, he dropped a CD called Honest. Honest was like my favorite Future CD because it was different versus like all the trap shit he was coming out with previously, like you know, Astronaut Status, Streets Calling, you know, mixtapes like that. It was basically a bunch of love tracks or whatever, and like the beats was, you know what I'm saying, the beats was kind of different from what I'm used to hearing. And that was my favorite Future project for the longest, and that's actually regarded as like Future's worst CD, which, I mean, I understand it's different. Folks got to get used to it. But once him and Sierra broke up, that nigga just went, he's basically been going forward and been looking back non-stop. But then at the same time, I feel like he kind of doing the Gucci shit, which is like he's flooding the market, which is like, it's basically quantity over quality with Future, which I can say the same thing about Thug too. But I don't know, that's basically how I feel as far as them two or whatever. And as far as like who I think could be better, okay, everybody know right now Future's at the top. Future's one of them artists that's at the top. He's actually bigger than Young Thug in my opinion. And his star, I don't know, to me, I feel like he kinda hit a ceiling, but at the same time this last CD Hendrix then kinda just pushed his stardom up a little bit more too. That's just me.
Hey, honestly, crazy as it may seem, I really didn't see people liking Hendrix as much as they did. But you gotta think, it is Future. Everybody like Future. Everybody like Future like crazy. Hey, if somebody hear that Future's finna come to their town, they gonna go out there, they gonna get them tickets, and they gonna go see him.
I would actually look. I'm not even a big Future fan like that, but I would love to go to a damn Future concert, cause like his concerts be lit, and like his music just is lit. Like my only thing with Future is that I don't know, which this is like when it comes to Future and Young Thug, I feel like Young Thug is more versatile than Future, far as like Young Thug can switch up his flows and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound the same, which I know some people be complaining about, oh shit, I don't understand Young Thug, but by me listening to Thug for damn near what, 3 to 4 years now, like you just eventually, you know what I'm saying, pick up on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta look up no lyrics from him, whatever. That's just me. But I don't know. How you?
Okay, I know I'm saying a lot about Future right now, but I mean, that's not saying that I prefer him over Thug. But I'm just letting y'all know that, I mean, I have no biased thoughts as far as why I would choose Thug over Future. Cause I mean, I really do. I mean, I bangs with Future. I do, but cause like Future, I feel like the reason that Future is so successful the way he is because of his demeanor, his aura, his vibe that he gives off. He gives off this soft-spoken, mysterious vibe, low-key, behind them shades. But when he get on stage and behind the mic and he's rapping, it's like, dang, like, okay, it's not tying together. And I feel like, I mean, it's human nature to want to know more about something that you don't know.
Right.
So with him being the type of person that he is, and then you got Young Thug over here that's somewhat of an open book if you want to compare him to Future, who is more of this stay behind my shades type of dude, then
he kind of, I don't know. I know Young Thug, and he hate doing interviews and shit.
Yeah.
Like he don't like he like the spotlight, but then he don't at the same time. And as far as like Future, I honestly feel like Future gonna get the credit he deserves for real. As far as like being a pioneer, Future, I don't care what anybody say. You may like this shit, you may like this shit, you probably won't. Future gonna go down as one of the pioneers of hip hop. Cause if you wanna be honest and sit here and think about this shit, Future, like, this whole mumble rap culture, this shit kind of started. It ain't even no kind of, right? This shit started with Future. If you want to sit down and think about this shit, because when Future first came out, everybody was like, "What the hell is this dude saying?" And basically, most of the rap that's out now, which is basically mumble rap or whatever. I know mumble rappers hate the whole label, but fuck it, that's a subgenre in rap, in my opinion. But Future started the whole mumble rap thing, and far as like everybody now that's, you know, mainstream and stuff, is mumble rap. And you know, Young Thug is kind of the mumble rap. He's kind of in that mumble rap category too. And I feel like he's like he's like a branch from them Future's tree, if that sounds right or whatever.
And I understand where you're coming from with the branch off of Future, because even on that song Off the Leash, you can hear the little mumbleness. But like, shout out to Gucci for, I mean, knowing what talent is, because if you think about it, Gucci himself has really like pushed a lot of people forward.
Oh hell
like,
yeah.
He the type of person that he didn't like raise some kids and then he'll be like, hey man, you go out there and you do your thing. He done did that. I mean, Pee Wee Longway, I mean, he not mainstream, but a lot of people fuck with Pee Wee Longway.
True.
Like, the long way, goddamn.
True.
And he did it with Young Thug. He did it with who else? I mean, he fucks with Dolph.
Shit. Honestly,
he fucks with Dolph.
Honestly, if you want to be, bro, this is honestly a conversation for another day. That whole Gucci this is another conversation.
You gotta stay on
but
topic.
yeah, we gotta stay on topic. But Gucci put out Nicki. If it wasn't for Nicki, Lil Wayne, I feel like they probably would eventually discover Nicki. But Nicki, if Gucci discovered Nicki, man. Gucci is. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. But as far as this Young Thug and Future debate, honestly, I prefer Young Thug because I feel like he's more versatile. His beats are different, you know, which both of them kind of got the whole drug that kind of vibe going. Which honestly, I feel like Future is probably a little bit more turn up kind of artist or whatever, and Young Thug is kind of like, he can get turned at times, but at the same time, he got the beats that, you know what I'm saying, that's drugged out, all mellow and shit, which they both got them, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug is more versatile. He be singing and shit, and like, you know, and it's like, by being hard for like folks to understand what he's saying, it's like, I don't know, it's like a mystery behind this shit. It kind of makes him interesting. It makes you want to listen more to figure out what the hell is this nigga saying. And which I know right now, you know, Future is ahead of him or whatever. Future stars like bigger than Young Thug's, but I feel like Young Thug got the potential to actually be bigger than Future, which Young Thug is yet to drop a damn album. He been dropping like hella mixtapes, and like his mixtapes are what actually, you know what I'm saying, put him up there. But I just prefer Young Thug over Future. And Future probably when it was 2015. That's basically like when
2014.
It was 2014. That's when Monster came out. He dropped Honest too, I think, in 2014. But when he broke up with Sierra and dropped Monster, which I ain't even gonna lie, I hated Monster at first, but now that's honestly, Monster might be one of my favorite mixtapes of all time. He dropped Monster. Damn, what else he dropped? He dropped Monster, 56 Nights, Beast Mode, Dirty Sprite 2. He had What a Time to Be Alive with Drake, which I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really feeling it for real.
I give it 2 songs.
Yeah, I give it about 2 songs, and then he came back. I think he came back with Purple Rain, which I didn't really like Purple Rain for real either. That's just me. I know he had the DJ Esco tape, which I don't really know if that counts as a Future tape, but
that DJ Esco was actually
they don't say that DJ Esco was straight, but it's like after he dropped Dirty Sprite 2 was like a damn, it was like a Beast Mode, 56 Nights, and Monster put together, and it was like repackaged into a damn 2.0 version. That's basically what Dirty Sprite 2 was. And like What a Time to Be Alive with him and Drake, them niggas was just, you know what I'm saying, riding the hype, because you know they like 2 of the biggest artists at the time. And like, I mean, shit, to me, they don't really sound good together. They don't have a good chemistry like that. They just, you know, by them being as hype as they is, having the fan base that they got, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can make a mixtape, which in my opinion, What a Time to Be Alive sounded like Future featuring Drake. Like the entire CD, which you probably only had like 2 songs off that mixtape that actually sounded like Drake, which was the damn, I think it was 30 for 30 freestyle, and the song Plastic Bag. It's either Plastic Bag or Diamonds Dancing. Shit, matter of fact, both of them songs.
And it's crazy. I was feeling Diamonds Dancing. It grew on me.
It grew on me. But that mixtape as a whole, I got it on my phone and I ain't listened to that shit in a minute. Jumpman was the best song on there in my opinion, but it's like over time, as you hear that shit more and more, that shit just, I got tired of listening to it, which I still don't understand how the hell Jumpman ain't made it on the damn 2K soundtrack yet. But after Purple Rain, the DJ Esco tape came out, and like it came out like last summer, I think June or July, something like that. And he was just silent for like a long ass time. And then I think matter of fact, he dropped what that shit was called, Evil or something, which I ain't, that shit was garbage too.
I didn't even.
Yeah, so after the DJ Esco tape, he was just silent for like a good little minute. And shit, then he came back and he dropped Future. I mean, to this day, I'm gonna be honest, you know, I still don't really like Future for real. The CD, I'm talking about the CD, but the only song on there that I really like for real is Mask Off. That's it. And everybody know Mask Off was like, I think that's like his biggest hit ever, like, period. Is it?
March Madness.
March Madness? No, I'm talking about like Billboard status. I'm talking about like Billboard status.
I was just
a lot of people say March Madness. A lot of people be like, man, March Madness is like one of the greatest songs of all time. I mean, I like it, but it ain't. I feel like this should be overhyped, man. That's just me.
I definitely would not call it one of the best songs of all time. But I like the song.
I mean, I like it, but I just feel like the thing that turns me off from it is like supposed to be overhyping the fuck out that song, and I don't know. But yeah, though. He dropped the Future tape, well, you know, CD or whatever. Then he came back a week later with Hendrix, that man, he showed his versatility. Which I said about the Future thing or whatever. I said that I didn't really like that CD because it just sounded like the same song over and over and over again. Which that's always my biggest problem about Future. It's like you just listen to the same song for a long ass time. That's always my biggest thing about Future. But it's like when he came with Hendrix, he showed his versatility or whatever. Which it was a bunch of R&B songs in which I like when Future on his like R&B shit or whatever. And he even said, like, I think he said, like, in the interview, this is like Hendrix is basically what Honest was supposed to be. So I think that's why I like this shit so much. And like my favorite, like I listen to like 5 songs on that shit, like damn near every day. My collection, the song with him and The Weeknd, what it was, Coming Out Strong, Hallucinating. I like the song with Rihanna on there, and he had another song on there called I forgot. But Hendrix, that showed his versatility, and like I don't know, Young Thug, he just I really don't know what he need to actually pass Future. I really don't.
A solid, irreplaceable, unforgettable hit.
Something, because I mean, like this last CD that came out, the country CD shit or whatever. Like I said, which this damn near every Young Thug project, this shit gonna have to grow on me. I'm gonna like some songs off top, but for the album as a whole, it's gonna take a minute for it to grow me. I'm gonna have to listen to it some more, but a lot of people been saying like this is his best work because he's showing like his diversity or whatever. He's singing and shit, which Young Thug, he been singing in the first place. So I really don't know what the hell folks talking about. And Young Thug production always been A1. That's why I'm kind of just thrown off. And why, I mean, he got on this album, he kind of like doing the Drake shit for us, like throwing a little Caribbean vibes and that shit. You know, you got the R&B sounding tracks on there too, where he just sang this shit. But this, I mean, it showed his versatility, but at the same time, we already knew Young Thug was versatile anyway. And yeah, that's like one of the main reasons why I like him over Future. But yeah,
I mean, cause I feel like the only reason that people, it's two reasons why Thug is not like placed like in other people's eyes. Like the Future fans, the people that think that Future is better than Thug, I think the only reason that they think that Future is better than Thug is because, okay, one, when he first came out, he was doing all this little wild. When Thug first came out, he was doing all this little wild shit. People wanted to say that he was gay, and you know how people are homophobic.
True.
And two, you got Future over here that has two. If you think about it, as far as Twitter goes, social media, you're gonna always hear. It was a time when you couldn't hear a video and it didn't have either March Madness on it, and now with Mask Off, I mean, it's so many videos.
Yeah, it's so many videos with Mask Off.
So I mean, but that's all Thug need. It's just that hit that is gonna be played on social media.
Which everybody thought, honestly, everybody thought it was gonna be like Best Friend.
I knew he was gonna say.
Everybody thought it was gonna be Best Friend. Everybody thought Best Friend was gonna be that hit that was gonna, you know what I'm saying, finally put him over the top. I did too, but
I don't know,
man. It's like he's growing, but he's growing slow. Versus like the year, like 2015, the year that Future had, well, 2015, and he just basically took off. Which I don't know. Thug just kind of developing kind of slow, and honestly, I feel like his antics are kind of like outweigh his music. Which, as far as the dresses and shit, folks don't really fuck with it. Which I could care less. As long as I like your music, I really don't care. Cause folks was on ASAP Rocky about wearing the little dresses and shit, and I was like, so shit, he made good music, but
they've been dressing wild.
Exactly.
As far as music goes, but you don't hear too many people trying to call them gay or anything like that. But I mean, me personally, I still would put Young Thug over Future. Probably not by too much, but I definitely would prefer to listen to Young Thug over Future.
That's basically the same boat I'm in at this point. Future's star is higher than Young Thug's, but I just prefer listening to Young Thug because he shows a lot more versatility with his songs or whatever. It's not just, which he's the subject matter stays the same, but he can change up his flows. The beats don't always, you know what I'm saying, sound the same. He can slow it up and rap on it. He basically, I honestly feel like Young Thug has one of the best flows out right now. That's just me. But yeah, I prefer Young Thug over Future, even though Future is, his star is higher. But yeah, man, so you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to say this too. I think another thing is if we wanted to just like split it like down the middle and just cut it dry. Future is that type of person that he gonna make hits. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make hit singles. Whereas you got Thug that can piece a body of work together, and he'll actually have. I would if Future was to come out with an album, and then Thug came out with an album, I would rather listen to Thug's album and let other people listen to Future's album and just pick out which are the hit songs. Cause I mean, I'm gonna hear him on Twitter anyways. I'm gonna hear him on videos. So the same thing with Mask Off. I honestly did not even listen to that. I mean, but when I heard Mask Off, I was like, man, I fuck with Mask Off. Like, real talk.
Everybody fuck with Mask Off, man. That shit just, I don't know. Which that was like one out of damn what? I think it was like 19 songs on that CD that I like.
I didn't even know it was 19 songs.
It was nice, bro. Basically in that video, that shit was like, I was heated because I felt like I was listening to the same song over and over again. The shit would not stop. And like folks were telling me like, oh man, this shit goes hard. I'm like, nigga, how? It just sound like one continuous ass song except for Mask Off. But I don't know, man. That's just me, bro. You got anything else you want to say on this topic?
They be having Future dick in their mouth.
They really do. Which I don't want to come off as like a Future hater, but
like I said, bro, I fuck some Future. But
I fuck with Future, but
y'all be having Future dick in y'all mouth. Y'all need to stop that. Cause I'ma sit here, you know, I like Thug, but that easy breezy, beautiful Thug girl, that shit was trash. That shit was trash.
It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna grow. I already know it's gonna grow on me. So I don't really want to. It's bad at first, but it's gonna grow on me. I already know how this shit gonna work. Like I still say to this day, Barter 6, and probably what Slime Season 1 and 2 his best projects to date. But Barter 6, I still hope Barter 6 is like the top of all of them. But yeah, man. So this is like me and Doug's, you know what I'm saying, discussion for like how we feel about Young Thug and Future. Please like, subscribe, comment, let us know how y'all feel or whatever. Comment, let us know if we said anything wrong or whatever. But yeah, man, make sure y'all follow us on Twitter. Throw his little thing in the description or whatever. I'ma just, you know what I'm saying, put it in the video. And please hit that notification bell so y'all will know whenever I put a video up, y'all to get the little, you know what I'm saying, get the message or whatever. But yeah, like I said before, man, please like, subscribe, comment. This is T and Doug. Thank you.